Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming at you live from Jerome's bedroom. This is Talking TV with Nick and Josh. I'm Josh.
I'm Nick.
And we're also here with
Jerome.
And today, once again, we're going to be talking about HBO's limited miniseries. The Night of.
Easy for you to say.
On part 4, The Art of War. And, so...
I thought this was another, it reminded me of episode 2 a little boring up until the end.
Really?
I love this episode.
This episode was great.
I thought the newest episode was awesome.
5? So you have seen 5?
I have seen it, yeah.
Badass.
But I thought 4 was one of the lesser ones for me.
Oh, yes, yeah, I liked 4 a lot.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
I remember by the end thinking, oh my god, is this episode going to end? Because it was just, going on forever.
Yeah, see, I don't think you like this show as much as us.
Probably not.
I don't think you do.
I just want to know what happened that night.
What if we don't find out? What if that's not even...
If we don't find out, I will hate the show.
What if the purpose of the show isn't, for you to find out who
It might not be. It
was?
might just be,
to
show an insight of...
It's supposed to be the of what's going on in the criminal justice
system. I don't
system.
care about that. I just want to know what happened to that girl.
Well, I mean, that's the object of the show, is to show you the criminal justice system.
I mean, I'm with you.
That.
I hope they tell you who did it.
Yeah.
Or at least, give you enough to let you figure out who did it.
Mm-hmm. But I can also
I'll probably
see
be pretty disappointed if they don't tell you.
I can see them not telling us and then just, having him get blamed for it and him getting locked away and being oh, see, that's, it's an example of someone getting wrongly accused. Or but then that makes you wonder, did he do it? You just never know. Which, that would annoy me.
Yeah, after 8 episodes, that would annoy me too. I mean, absolutely. I'm not even going to ask you because I know it'd annoy you.
Definitely.
If he has to think at the end of a movie, he's like, "Fucking! Why did they tell me that?"
I go to a movie to be entertained. They are supposed to entertain me.
Well, didn't they?
Not if I have to fucking make up my own ending.
That doesn't make any sense.
To me, it does.
It makes sense, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I get you. I get what he's saying, but it's kind of like he just doesn't want to think. Well, don't make me think, goddammit.
That's part of the reason you go to movies, though, is to escape and just to just watch that world instead of having to be oh, well, that's how I think it ends.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a lot of movies do that, so it's...
there's not a lot.
You know.
But yeah, I mean, there's always...
You could just stick to Disney.
Select few. Definitely not.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
That's why I watch sports, because there's
always an ending.
There's always an ending.
Just cut it off. You never know who won.
You know,
even though watching a football game,
even though football can end in a tie,
with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, it's cut it off.
If it ends in a tie,
it was a tie game.
It's still ended
I guess you still know, and you know it's shitty.
Happened, yeah.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. If the ending's shitty, so you'd rather have a shitty ending than. We're getting.
I just want closure.
I would rather have a shitty ending than no ending at all.
I just want closure. That's all.
I would definitely rather have that.
Well, you're not.
That sounded real gross, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I could hear you swallow.
Yeah, you could.
Wow.
Anyway, so should we get in the episode or?
No, let's talk about something else for an hour.
All right, let's talk about football.
Well, I was actually going to bring up LeBron's new contract that he signed today.
And no one cares.
Just kidding.
Did you know that, Jerome?
No, and I don't care. Let's move on.
Just in case you do care, 3 years, $100 million.
Okay.
Yeah. Next.
It doesn't affect me, really.
At all.
Yeah.
You're not friends with LeBron?
No.
Damn.
All right, so here it goes. So it opens up with the burnt bed.
With the burnt bed?
Yeah.
Did you go, yeah, burnt bed?
No. Did you?
I think so. I don't remember. I might have.
And then old Sticky Fingers is packing up his shit, and he's like, fuck this, you're on your own, dude. I mean, and then, it kind of just shows in the beginning where everybody's at. It flashes to the parents, and they're fucking clueless. There's fucking reporters out front. The mom looks like she's just in a fucking daze. Stone's putting the Crisco on his fucking feet, and I think he gets a call
from Saul.
No, from somebody from court, and he's like, have the money ready or whatever, cash only. He'll meet him down there. He asks him what precinct or whatever, And then I think the first main thing that happens is it shows them like at the commissary, and there's that guy behind Nas that says,
and just totally punks him.
Yeah, he's like, hey, they forgot to put money on my thing, or couldn't do it. I'll get you next time. And then motherfucker orders like
$300 for the shit.
Yeah, it was like so ridiculous.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was like, dude, like you could tell, right? Like like I've never been to prison, but there's no way. There's no way you can't let that guy punk you.
No, you gotta tell that guy no.
You're fucked.
Yeah,
because all those motherfuckers behind him saw that.
That's true. Yeah.
So what are they gonna do? It's just like if you went to prison and some dude fucked you up the ass and 4 people saw it, they're going to try to fuck you up the ass because you let one guy do it.
Possibly.
I get, yeah. Wouldn't be talking TV, it didn't come to fucking in the ass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you keep it
closed.
closed.
Is like, trust me, I know.
Yeah.
I've never been to prison, wink.
So, and then the next scene, like, and I think Nas just ordered like a cup of noodles or something. I'm surprised he had any money left to get his noodles.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, damn, I wonder how much money Stone put on his card.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but $250 flashed through my head whenever. I don't know why. No rhyme or reason, just.
Yeah, me either. It's a lot of money in jail.
I don't know. I don't know how much shit costs in jail, but that guy bought a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But what I noticed with the whole situation is there's like some Twinkies or some kind of hostess on the side, and
that's all you.
Nobody got one.
I think. Yeah, and like I was like, Jesus, they got Twinkies up in there? That's delicious.
Well, you know they probably charge. You know they charge an arm and a leg for these things because they're prisoners and they can.
Yeah,
that's true, yeah.
I'm sure. So and then after he gets punked or whatever, there's that. So this new dude shows up.
Do we know his name?
I don't know his name. Do you know his name?
I don't.
Okay. So, and he basically starts giving him advice. Saying, like you gotta look people in the eye, but don't look them in the eye.
And he's like, how do I look someone in the eye but not look them in the eye?
And then he's like, boom, boom,
yeah,
which was a little weird because the guys weren't looking at him. So how does but whatever. And basically, he tells him to be polite, be respectful, and then if they still want to fuck with you, don't back down.
Yeah.
So my first impression of this guy, I'm like, oh, all right, this is going to be the new guy that shows him the ropes.
Is that what you were thinking too, Jerome? Because I was just going to ask, like, what were your first impressions of the guy when we met him?
I figured he was just going to, like he's going to be, like, his new friend, well, maybe not friend, but new, like,
guy
totally. In jail.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too. Is that what you thought?
It was.
Yeah. So, and then it flashes the Stone, and he meets the guy that called him in jail, and apparently the guy, like, fucking stabbed somebody, and I guess he's claiming it's self-defense, but like you can tell that Stone's not all there. In fact, the guy at one point goes, "Are you all right?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." He's like still thinking about Nas.
Yeah.
Because I think the case was more to him than just fame and money. It was like he thought he was like helping Nas.
Yeah, no, he really did.
Yeah. So I think the next thing would be the funeral.
Oh yeah, and that guy.
Meet the stepdad again.
Yeah, he's yelling at someone.
Yeah, first Stone tries to talk to those 2 girls,
Mm-hmm.
and then Box kind of come over and sticks a wedge in between them and says like, "Hey, he's helping out the killer," until the girls walk away, and then he asks him why he's even doing this if he's not the lawyer anymore. And then I think, and kind of threatens him a little bit, like, I don't want to hear you harassing people, or I'm going to be mad, or, he's not going to like it, or something to that effect. Like a very non-threatening threat, if that makes any sense.
Who do you think the person was he was talking to? I kind of got the impression it might have been like Andrea's brother or something.
Oh, you're talking about...
The guy who's yelling at him.
The stepdad who was
the
yelling.
Stepdad.
I kind of got the impression that might have been like her brother or something.
Yeah, I think it's got to be either a brother or a boyfriend.
Right.
I actually, which I don't know why I just didn't turn on the like about halfway through when I was watching, I turned on the subtitles, but I didn't at this point. I just turned it up real loud to hear what they were yelling at each other.
Oh, really?
Which was like when I was thinking about it, because I thought about it. Just
do you think they would put it in the subtitles and they would just say like yelling and stuff like that? Because sometimes, like,
yeah, I don't know.
If you're not supposed to hear, they don't put that in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's cut it on. Let's check it out right now.
But when I turned it up, he says something about, what do you mean? Why am I here? It's family business. I'm part of this family. The fuck
Is
are
this
you?
a stepdad talking?
The guy getting yelled at, or the stepdad?
The stepdad. So the brother, or whoever that is, I put air quotes in case you can't see that, was questioning the dad. The dad's like, what do you mean this is family business? Where else am I supposed to be? Or what else? And what the fuck are you doing here? Something to that effect. And
Stone's videotaping this.
Yeah.
He is. He's like hiding back.
Like he's not even on the case anymore. Like so.
Yeah, he's still like.
It goes to show you that
things.
he still cares, and I think he thinks he's still going to do this case.
Yeah, he thinks eventually down the road he's gonna be.
Yeah.
His name's Calvin.
Calvin.
That's that inmate that is helping.
Who's Calvin?
Yeah, that's the inmate that's helping Nas.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I thought that scene was very interesting. It just it kind of made you think like, okay, like the stepdad's back again, like.
Right.
It makes him seem a little more important than just showing him that
than
one
just
time.
the whole.
And he is the guy from Boardwalk Empire. Just want to point that out.
You said that last time.
No, I was reiterating it.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know, Jerome, he's from
I got
Boardwalk
that.
Empire. So is Freddie.
Yes.
Chalky White.
Have you ever seen an episode of Boardwalk?
I have seen about 7 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I thought about starting it up again.
Oh, really?
Just starting over. I mean, because it's been a few years.
Right. So, then the next scene, Stone's in church. It's just weird because there was a nun in front of him texting. I never pictured a nun on a phone. But that's where he's going through the pictures, and he that's where he recognizes like one of the pictures, and it's called the Invictus House or Invictus House. Is that what it was? Which you had mentioned last time. This is where he found it.
Right.
And just like a quick little thing. And then it kind of flashes to back to jail where, so I guess Calvin, hopefully, is showing Nas around and everyone's like lifting weights and playing cards.
You tell me you have to work out a little bit.
And stay out of the card games.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to owe anybody. And then Freddie's like really. It seems like every time Nas is doing something, like Freddie's like watching him.
Yeah.
You know. And that Calvin does not want him to help. So like it's almost like if you think Calvin's a good person, then you almost think Freddie's a bad person because he's saying he's like fuck him, you know.
Well, at this point,
that's what they're setting it up to look like.
Yeah, totally.
And at this point, I don't think you have any reason to believe that Calvin is a bad guy.
Yeah, there's nothing.
No, not at.
I mean, not at this point. Like,
no, not at all.
Because he's right there with him. Like, so it's almost like, see the way I kind of pictured it was, like Nas has a angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other, and he has to like choose his path.
Wow.
Oh, and Calvin's the angel?
No.
Freddie's the angel?
Yeah. It's just a hypothetical. Or like a whatever you call it.
I can see where he's going with
like
that.
You have to, he's like he's come to a fork in the road and he has to choose
between one or the other.
Right.
He's forked.
Just forked up.
So in the next scene, Stone's across the street taking pictures of the house that he saw in the picture.
And they didn't quite like that too much.
No.
They got real pissed about that.
So it's his cousin in real life, Ada Turturro.
That's the guy? The guy that...
That's a girl.
Or that's the lady that you were talking about last week? Ada Turturro?
Yeah,
I thought it was a guy.
No, she comes out and kind of yells at him. And then she's got the guy from Doogie Howser with her, Edgar. And they can come out and basically they say they want to see his phone. He's like, I ain't giving you my fucking phone.
Would you?
Yeah,
I'd be like, look, buddy, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And how about you sit
I'm not sure I would even have stopped taking photos if that's what I want to do.
No,
but I think he made his point, I think, you know?
Yeah.
Like, free country.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like an officer of the court. So I mean, like,
yeah.
What does it matter? I mean, I'm sure that if you had some guy out front of your house taking pictures, I'm sure you'd be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Or you at least make you think, like, why the fuck is this guy taking pictures?
Out here taking pictures.
I'd fuck him showing my cock.
Who's Frog?
That's our neighbor.
That's our neighbor.
He looks like a frog, so we call him Frog.
He's got real big bug eyes.
Oh, okay.
And he eats flies.
He has a big cock and he eats flies?
No one ever said anything about his cock.
I swear to God, I heard.
Yeah, he's got a huge dick and he eats flies. So
although Jerome's seen his dick, so.
I didn't see his dick.
That's right. That's the guy that you caught masturbating?
Yeah, he masturbates with his windows
Gross.
open.
And eats flies.
Does he have a girlfriend or a wife? Or
I think he has a wife or girlfriend now. He used to have a wife, and we hear them fight all the time.
Oh, and they ended that?
I think you more than most people, because your room's kind of close to his house.
Yeah, now she just comes over to drop off his kid.
Oh, damn.
Who we call Tadpole.
Yeah.
He's got little bug eyes?
Yeah.
And
or a little cock.
Hey. I can only go off of what I hear, so.
So we call his dad Toad, right?
Yeah, I think so. Which doesn't really make sense.
Well, they're frog families.
You could call him Chode.
Wow. Oh, yeah, because he's in a bigger dick. Now I'm going to think of his dick every time I see him because of ass.
You're the one that caught him jacking off.
Yeah.
I didn't see his dick, though. I just saw his hand.
That's what you say now.
Yeah.
Mom and Mouser actually probably did. Because they went up to the window. And
oh, my God. You said Mouser's name.
Yeah, I also said at the end of Goldfish. You can go check that out there.
Mouser.
You just can't say
Who is
Dylan
this Mouser
Oh,
kid?
you can't say Dylan in front of Mouser?
No.
What happens if you do? Is it like Bloody Mary?
If you get a text message from him.
Asking to be friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, just don't say Dylan in front of Mouser.
Okay, I'll never say Dylan in front of Mouser again.
We won't do that again.
Okay. Let me know. If I say Dylan in front of Mouser, let me know so I won't do it again.
Who is Dylan Mouser?
He's the name we're not allowed to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is.
I don't know.
He is him who should be nameless.
Go watch 4 for Mafia, like the first 20 videos, and you'll see him.
Yeah, he's the boring kid. He's the one that doesn't do anything.
Has he asked you to take any videos down yet?
No. But I wouldn't take down a whole video.
Well, he doesn't do anything in them. What the fuck does he care they're up?
What do you know? They just like eat like fish eyeballs and shit like that.
Yeah. Call him over to eat a cookie.
Would you like a cookie? All right, let's get back on track, folks.
You're the one that started talking about cocks.
I'm sorry, I didn't bring up Dylan Mouser.
You brought up frog cock, though.
Yeah. I was more worried about frog cock.
Well.
Oh, now I'm thinking of Beer Fest where you jerks off frogs.
Ah. You know, I was too, but I didn't even realize it.
Wow. That's a weird movie.
Yeah, that's a great movie. We should do a commentary for that while we drink 40s.
I don't think we'd make it by the end.
Pussy. Alright, so next scene, Naz's brother, which I didn't write his name down, he's basically getting kicked out of school for fucking sticking up for himself and getting in fights.
Yeah, that was pretty shitty.
And the principal's like, I don't want to do this. Like, the dad's like, okay, then don't do it.
Yeah, he's just getting fucked over.
Yeah. All because his brother had to murder some chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude's like, I'm fucking minding my own business. Alright, whatever. So, and then Stone comes out of like a convenience store, and that guy Edgar, who's, I forget who he was.
Every time you say Edgar, I want to say Alan Poe.
I was going to say it earlier, too.
Well, I just wrote his name down so we know who he is, but he was the guy from Doogie Howser. That's where he's famous from.
And he's the one who gets the folder for Stone, right?
Yeah, he takes the pictures with his camera. This is the place where he's like, hey, you know, $350.
Well, he's like, you know, all the ATMs around here, you can only withdraw $200, but if you go to this one,
there's one
couple streets over, you can get $350 out.
Yeah,
he didn't really ask for $350, so to say. I thought it was like an interesting way of going about it, like, because he was so careful, like, you know, and then he convinces Stone to give him his phone, and then Stone's like, you better bring me back that phone. He's like, what phone?
Yeah, but then he's like, just kidding.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was stupid.
He said, just kidding. After all that, he's like, oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he goes, what phone? So for $350, he took pictures of a bunch of folders for him.
Yeah.
And then, and the reason he did it on his phone is because he didn't want text messages coming back to him.
Naz's brother's name is Hassan.
Oh, you know, I looked that up afterwards.
Hassan Khan.
And
his name's
what did you say?
Hassan Khan.
God, calm down.
Khan.
Oh, they said cunt.
Hassan Cunt.
Hassan Khan.
So, and then So we go back to jail, and the dude that punked him in the first place with all that shit is putting a puzzle together. So how much do you think that puzzle cost?
$20.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, probably pretty expensive to like be able to play a game there, you know?
Yeah. I mean, fuck, I'd pay a lot of money for a fucking puzzle in jail.
Would you?
It'd kill,
Yeah.
it'd kill a lot of time.
Yeah,
Like-
that's what I'm saying.
Well, depending on the size of the puzzle.
I'd fucking blow my brain out before I fucking put a puzzle together. There it is. Not like to
Especially
think again.
because they're
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to think.
there'd
I
be,
just
there'd be a
never liked
piece missing
puzzles.
and it'd piss him off because it wouldn't end.
Yeah, he's like, I don't understand these pieces.
It's like, I gotta imagine this piece right here.
It's pretty bad.
Wow.
I don't really like puzzles either, but if that's the only thing I can do, I'd do
I mean, I guess,
Yeah.
yeah, if I'm in prison.
He's like, I really like to stare at the wall, so I'll just skip the puzzle.
I would just become friends with Freddie and smoke cigarettes all day with him.
I bet he would.
Yeah. Be smoking his cigarette, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Wow.
Faggots.
It's not too many more of those. So, and then this is where your boy Calvin, that's what we're going to call him from now on, goes over like all the weapons that you can make in jail. And I think at the end he mentions there's something about baby oil and hot water.
Yeah, hot water.
And then he says hot water burn baby.
Did he really?
Hot
I
water,
was gonna say, I missed
baby.
that part.
He should have though.
Bye.
So then
Funny how he mentioned that.
yeah, weird, wasn't it?
Like,
Yeah.
it
It's
was
almost
just
like
really
that comes
random.
to
It was
play
like-
later.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Like, why the fuck would he tell him about this?
He said, how do you do that? He goes, where do you get baby oil? It's like, that dude you gave all the money to about like 8 bottles.
Commissary.
So then, when the dude brings back the phone to Stone, I mean, he doesn't know what Stone wants. He doesn't have a clue. Because he had taken pictures of a whole bunch of shit and mentioned something about getting, like, a bunch of celebrities in there.
Yeah, he's like, we've had a lot of celebrities this year.
Yeah, so he doesn't, I mean,
If you need anything, just hit me up.
So, I mean, that dude's just a prick out for money.
Yeah, he just...
Yeah.
I mean, not
He's
that
got a
that
little
was in
side job.
question or anything. It just, like, I noticed that when we were going
I mean,
through.
hey, if that's $350 he made pretty goddamn quick. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, that's a quick $350. Let's just say you do that. I mean, even if you do that once a week, that's
Yeah.
fucking $1,500 right there a month.
Right.
That's under the table,
Although I doubt you could do that once a week.
tax free. Well, you never know.
Some people, hey, you got some pictures?
I mean, okay, even twice a month, that's $700.
Right.
Tax free under the table.
Here's Heth doing math again.
Half
Heth?
good.
Hey,
That's the stage name, so people don't like recognize him.
Yeah.
hey, where the puffs?
Oh, they're coming in the mail.
Jesus Christ! You said that fucking weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I ordered them the same time as I ordered those. But
You're like, I think the last time we did this, you were like, I'm so excited. The fucking puffs are coming tomorrow.
I thought they were
the
gonna all
fucking-
come in the mail the
The
same day.
fucking padding is coming tomorrow for my room, so I don't
But at
bang
least-
my head open
At least
anymore.
we got the soundproof padding and the things with the mics will be here. Hopefully next time we do this.
Yeah, I just gotta be careful with my peas.
Well, you're not gonna get one.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm out.
You didn't get one.
I got fucking Frank Sinatra
Although,
over here.
We can get one on him. You two could share mine. You guys could cuddle.
I'm not cuddling dick. So,
No, you're kind of with Heth.
whatever.
Yeah.
So, now Stone goes to court, and he's like, he's with that black chick, hooker chick.
Yeah, he's getting
Black
Defend-
chick, hooker chick.
he's getting her off.
You see, I didn't want to say that.
Why?
Because he wasn't banging her yet. Oh,
He was
is that what
getting-
you meant?
Yeah, he was getting her off. You know the fuck I meant, you cockroach.
Yeah, I guess I didn't catch the whole thing. So like, she had like diapers and shit on her when they arrested her, and he's like, "Were they adult diapers?" And he's like, "They were Pampers, Your Honor, not Grampers." Which, like, everyone in the court laughed.
As they probably should have.
Right.
That's a pretty goddamn good joke.
Wow.
Pampers, not Grampers. You know how I am, dude.
Fucking.
I gotta get comfortable.
That's comfortable?
Can you
Right
imagine
now it
if we
is.
recorded this show?
No.
Hasn't be having his own show in the corner?
He's like,
They can see that.
that was for Jerome. Not
We
for
should
you.
Periscope our podcast one day.
Yeah, I've actually thought about doing that for a couple of them.
We should.
Just like setting
Like,
it, like over
not
the corner.
necessarily the
Be
whole
like, oh my
show.
god, 3 people watched.
Well,
Dude.
because people would watch, and then you could have them like ask questions at the end.
Yeah,
too.
and they would just hop on. I mean, like, because I've only like went on Periscope like once or twice, But I think you can find other people's feeds like by accident.
Yeah, you
and
can
just click on.
Well, you can search by like where they live, or you could search like names. So someone like if we put podcast in the name, and someone's like, "Oh, I want to see if there's any live podcast going on," you could just type that in
and
there.
our shit would pop up, and they'd be like, "Oh my god!"
And then they'd be like, "What the fuck is that guy doing?
Like, why is that guy on a dance show on the couch?
Yeah.
Why does he keep going up and
I'll
then
be sure not
down
to wear
and
it.
then?
Well, I'm still in my work clothes. Okay, you'd have to realize this.
I know I had to change.
Chucklebee.
You could have brought a pair of clothes.
I know. I completely forgot about it.
Okay, so he got off the hooker, as I said.
I had a nickel for every time I heard you say that.
I know, right? So then he meets old Chandra out after the. What?
Right. No, go ahead.
No, what do you say?
I was going to say, didn't they arrange some little meeting later on?
Oh, yeah, he asked her.
Because I took it as she didn't have payment for him. And this is her form of payment. Did you take it that way?
Oh, I didn't. I can say that now. I didn't think about that then. But
Oh, yeah, maybe.
yeah.
I
mean, not that it matters. It was just something that was
probably.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, probably.
Convenient for him.
I mean, it would be kind of weird to, like, be like, all right, give me $250, and then, like, later on be like, all right, thanks for banging me. Here's your money back.
Right.
So, but yeah, I think, so then they get done. He asks if she's free tonight. And then he sells the info that he got to Chandra, who's waiting out there, for $500. So he actually made a profit on the info.
He did.
Yeah.
So if he did that twice a month,
yeah,
he would make $300.
This is true. He just has to find the lawyers and has the cases. That
Right. That shouldn't be a problem.
Not a problem at all.
You know, there's
not with his, street smarts.
Right. And it's funny. She doesn't really know if she wants the info.
She does. She knows she does. She just doesn't know if it's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
Like that's the way I took it. She was just like, I really want that, but do I need it? And
oh, really? See, I didn't take it that way. I took it because
did.
I don't think money's an issue for her. She's like,
well, no, money's not an issue, but it's just a matter of like, is it worth? I thought there was like a meteorite coming. Is it worth it? Will it be pertinent to the case? Like, will it hold up in court? Are we going to be able to use this in court? Like, will this help us get him off?
Right.
Like the hooker?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and also, like, she didn't get it he had to, like, tell her why it would be useful.
Right, which is why I think
Which is why I didn't think she even really wanted it in the first place.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know either.
We'll never know. It's all speculation.
Very true. Very true.
But she ends up getting it. She buys it. $500.
$500. He makes $150. And I was like, oh, he's going to fucking investigate. Oh, no, he's just going to make a little cash. So I kind of lost, like, I didn't lose respect for him, but I was like, oh, it's not where I thought it was going when he bought the information.
Right. Well, yeah, because, I mean, everything, like, he'd already been investigating this whole episode. So I just was like, oh, damn, like,
right. Oh,
he's getting deep.
Yeah.
He's getting deep.
And he's like, nah, here you go. So, and then Nas has a hearing, and he's, like, waiting for the bus to show up. And they, like, hand him some fucking, like, scrubs, kind of. Like, some blue scrubs.
No, they handed him orange scrubs.
Yeah, to get out of his...
They handed him orange scrubs, and then he's sitting in the holding cell.
This is where I was
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. So, what do you mean? Like, where did they hand him orange scrubs? I don't remember that.
They handed him orange scrubs originally, and then... Tito, the security guard...
His name's Tito?
I'm pretty sure it is. Wow. I could be wrong.
That's cool.
The black security guard, I'm pretty sure his name's Tito, brought him a blue jumpsuit.
What did the white security guard bring him?
Nothing.
I don't know.
Damn it.
You know who the fuck I'm talking about. The fucking guy. He's like Freddy's guy. He's the one who...
No, I got you.
Freddy didn't...
I
kill his 12-year-old or whatever.
I missed the part where they brought him the orange ones, I guess.
Really? That's what you had on originally. And
Oh, okay.
And
yeah,
Freddie,
that's what I.
And Freddie sent him the blue, and was like, "Put these on," and he was like, "Fuck that!"
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
fucking do that.
No, I thought you meant he was there and they gave him orange scrubs, and then he showed up, and then he was like, "Oh, here's the." Yeah, okay. I just started with the orange scrubs. I got you. I was confused.
I could tell.
Well, I just didn't get where. Yeah, okay. Jesus, thanks for helping me out there, fellas.
For sure.
So he goes to the hearing. And then the Allison Crow bitch talks to him. That's his new lawyer.
And let me just say, she's a cunt.
Yeah, I didn't like her at all.
Is she a Hassan cunt?
Yeah,
She
Hassan
could be
cunt.
a Hassan cunt.
Like, I know she's just doing her job, and she's probably really good at her job, but you can just tell that she doesn't care about the people. Like, she just cares about...
Oh, no, she's a gigantic cunt. I'm with you 100%.
Like, ugh.
Yeah, and she talks to Nas. She's like... It's funny because, like, she's trying to talk to him. The other guy's yelling, help me out, bitch. And, like, you know, all this, like...
She's like, shut up.
Yeah, like, she's like...
she wasn't scared of them at all.
No, of course,
Well, I mean,
wasn't
right.
great.
I was going to say there was no need to be, but...
Right.
You know.
But she liked that he wasn't in orange.
Right.
And then she's telling him, you know, to look people in the eye, but not really in the eye.
Yeah.
Basically something that other guy was
everything
saying.
Calvin was telling me.
Yeah, and then so she's like, and then he kind of like laughs. She's like, what? And he's like, he doesn't even say anything about it. But yeah, so he gets the same advice in court as he does from jail.
Calvin. Yep.
Which is kind of fucked up if you think about it.
Yeah, kind of.
Although, she kind of fucked it up, which I'll get into more. But
was it at this point when she told him what orange meant? Or did that come later from someone else? Because at some point...
Oh, no, that was Freddie later.
Okay.
Yeah, he's saying that it meant...
Right, I just didn't know. It was just...
What did it mean?
Orange is for violent criminals.
Yeah.
I missed that part.
Yeah, yeah. He asked him why he gave him the blue. He said he didn't ask for it. He's like, you wore it, though, didn't you? And then he's like, yeah, but why? And so then he told him, he goes, it makes the judge think violent criminal. They're predisposed to, like, think that or whatever.
Well, I think they put them in specific colors based on their charges. Like, there's, like, a tier system is what I gathered.
Oh.
Yeah, like yellow
like, orange is violent
you
criminal.
kill a bumblebee.
Blue is,
prison for bumblebees.
Blue is butt rapist.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know that there's a color scheme.
I don't... that's the way I took it. I could be wrong.
Yeah. But,
That's not annoying, right? Jesus.
Yeah,
See, this is why it sucks when
we should have put it underneath there.
I forgot my goddamn fucking headphones. That's the worst part. That doesn't happen. My other headphones are like twice as long as this cord.
No?
I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to help.
No?
No.
Or yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't do it.
All right, so Stone shows up at the hearing, which kind of surprised me, like a little.
It definitely caught me off guard.
You know, like I mean, in one way, it's like I get it, but like after he sold the information, I didn't think he was done necessarily, but I thought it was a possibility. I guess.
Well, I never thought he was done.
I didn't think he was done either.
So then, I guess basically, like he's gonna plead, or no, this is before that, huh? So.
Yeah, this is his arraignment, isn't it?
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess I didn't think he was done necessarily. I just thought, I don't know. It's just, he always show. I guess this is the part where, like, he's just sitting there watching. I was getting it confused with the part where he showed up and, like, told him to take the 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
This is
that's
the part,
what I thought you were actually talking about.
This is the part where...
I thought we were there as well already.
So... Yeah, I think I skipped. But so, like, this is the part where he sits down and, like, she's trying to get...
She just says, shut up, don't say anything, right? This is the part?
Yeah, I think
where
so,
she just tells him, like, don't even fucking speak. Like, let me talk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then the first thing the judge says, ask him to say...
Ask him a question.
And then he doesn't answer. So, yeah.
Well, he's learned... I think he learned his lesson with Stone, speaking... When Stone told him, don't talk to anyone.
Yeah, and then he
fucking
did,
talks.
So he's like, okay, I'm not going to say
yeah,
a
so
word
I think
now.
he might have learned the lesson.
But the funny thing is that he didn't, because remember the next time he went to jail, that guy, that Sticky Fingers that was next to him said something, and then he asked him a question. He goes, you stupid motherfucker, I just told you not to ask me.
Well, I think that's another, he's just like, okay, well, people told me not to talk.
Yeah, but I mean,
third time's a charm. That was the winner. So
yeah,
and
now people are asking questions.
Permission from Allison Crow. Can I reply?
Right. So yeah. So they
common sense.
They basically don't allow him bail. They think he's a flight risk.
Right.
And I really don't think that it's because he's Muslim or a flight. I mean, I think it's because they got him for first degree murder. Like, I don't think it's racist or anything. I mean, maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think that
it
might
was
have
racist
helped.
that led to that, but I don't think then it was because racist.
Like I don't. Yeah, right. I agree with that. Like that guy that's in there, and he's like, no, because it's a first-degree murder charge. No, let him go. Yeah. And then
didn't they bring up the point that like he has family in Pakistan, and he's like a flight risk for fleeing? No.
Well, she said
that he's where is he gonna go? And all this stuff. Yeah, he doesn't even have a passport.
He has family roots in New York or whatever.
I mean, you can be a flight risk and go to Connecticut.
Right.
You know, I think that's where the court's coming from.
Yeah, but I mean, if he goes to Connecticut, he'll easily be extradited right back to New York City.
If he gets caught.
Yeah, but I mean, you're going to get caught. If you go anywhere in the United States, you're going to get caught. Don't you think? I mean, you would have to flee the country to get away.
I can see that.
Yeah, probably, but I don't think that's
that's what I thought they were saying, that he was a flight risk.
Oh, no, absolutely, but I still think he's the reason that they're not giving him bail is because he's up for first-degree murder.
Well, no, yeah.
No, yeah, I agree. 110%.
Like you said, he can go to Connecticut. I don't think they're thinking that.
But it was just an example of what he could go to Canada. You know what I mean? He could go anywhere.
He didn't have a passport.
I don't think. I guess you do need a passport.
To leave the country, you do need to go anywhere.
He could get a fake one.
I don't think he could. I don't think he has the balls, really.
He might not.
Freddie could probably get him
in jail.
Passport.
Hey, that's true. But now it's a little too late.
Support.
So and then I think the judge says something about your client can't make eye contact with me. Yeah. So like, I don't know
what she told him.
All the rules are like.
And she makes the joke about Stone, where he said he had competent representation, and she's like, competent? It was Jack Stone or whatever, and everyone laughed. Well, that's the same judge that like gave him a congrats for getting the case. I think all that, the no eye contact, her being a bitch, all that, I think
worked against him.
Yeah, I think that cost him a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking for shit to talk about, but I really think she fucked it up. Like, even though she's this big smart lawyer,
that never crossed my mind, but I can see where you're going from now.
It's like she's good with the press and shit, but to me, she was a fucking bitch to the judge.
Watching it, like I agree, she was a bitch, but watching it, I just thought that he was up for first-degree murder, so they just didn't do anything.
Right. I guess to me, like she just fucked it up a little bit. I mean, and maybe I'm not even supposed to think that. It's just what I saw.
Right. Well, ultimately, I mean, we know it doesn't mean anything in the long run, and I think we even kind of knew that beforehand.
Yeah. Right.
So, because I mean, but yeah, I agree. I think that
either way, they still think he murdered that girl. They still have all that evidence and everything against
him.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. So then they send him back to jail, and on the way back in, he gets cut on the arm by some dude passing by.
Yeah, that's
pretty fucked up.
Yeah, and then he doesn't say who did it, and I don't even think he knew who did it.
And I don't think he didn't snitch either. Like he didn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think this is just them like putting him through a test. Like, what is he going to do? Is he gonna be is he a snitch or like?
Or is he just gonna take
this
it?
guy? Yeah, is this guy just gonna take it or?
Well, and they also want him. Like they want to hurt him. So
yeah,
right. Well, I think they view him as an easy target.
Oh, for sure.
Because the dude punked him for the commissary.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's all.
You know what I mean? So,
right. Yeah. So then they actually show the next scene that dude from the commissary trying to buy drugs from Freddy. Which the first time I watched it, I didn't know what he was doing. I guess, but he's like tell your woman or your mom or your wife or whoever the fuck he's talking about to put money on a green dot card, and we're cool. And then he asked for like a little taste, and I guess I should have figured it was drugs, but I just didn't even comprehend it. But like knowing what I know now in the next episode, it was the drugs he wanted, and like Freddy just gives him a look like you ain't getting nothing for free, like you fool.
Well, I mean they're in prison for fuck's sake.
Well, and then I look at the guy, I'm like, God. So then I'm thinking, God, he got fucking punked by a fucking drug addict. You know what I mean? So, and this is the time where Freddy called him in, or I guess he wanted to talk to Freddy and ask him. That's when he asked him why he gave him the blue jumpsuit or whatever. And then they all talk. He asks him what he's most proud of, and he shows him that wall.
Did you think he was going to say
The high school diploma?
Yeah.
No, I had.
Or did you think he was going
Well,
to
no, but they don't even really show us like the full wall. For all I know, there could have been a.
No, but it looked like there was a couple pictures of some kids up there. I mean, granted, they might not be
the kids.
his kids. They could have been like nieces
Right.
and nephews, but I mean,
I thought it was gonna be the kids.
yeah, I feel like.
Yeah,
I thought he
wasn't there like a little girl or
I
something?
thought
Yeah,
he
it
was gonna go off at being like your parents. I'd do anything for my kids, like just going on stuff like that.
Oh, right.
So like, cause you're a kid, I feel for you. But then he wanted to do the whole school thing.
Yeah, which was kind of odd. So it kind of gives you the impression that he wants Nas to like teach him some stuff.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's what I got from that too.
Yeah, which I mean, I guess. They talk about like 3 books: The Art of War, The Other Side of Midnight, and Call of the Wild. He gives him Call of the Wild, but Nas says he's already
read it.
Already read it.
Yep.
The Art of War and The Other Side of Midnight were like the 2 most popular books in jail. Which, The Art of War I get. I don't really know The Other Side of Midnight.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. I've never heard of those.
It's a World War II book that was made into a movie. It was written like in '73, but I really don't understand why that would be a popular book in prison. Like it went right over my head. So I don't know.
Who knows?
If
Maybe we'll do a little research on that. We'll tell you about it next time.
oh God,
That would be his job.
Hey, remember the chicken nuggets?
yes, Jesus fucking guy.
That was impressive, though. You got to give it to me on that one.
It wasn't really all that.
I did research and found out who invented chicken nuggets.
No one gave a fuck.
Oh, come on.
Wow, he really did that?
Yes.
He cared that much?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told him not to in the first place, and he did it anyway.
That's a
and then
big deal. That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
big
it's
fucking
a huge
deal. Everyone who listened to that podcast learned the name of the person who made probably McDonald's most delicious entree.
Okay, let me ask you
The
one.
chicken
Let me ask you one
Muck
question.
Nuggets.
Let me ask you one question.
Yes.
What's his name?
Ralph Kiner.
You remember that?
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You're a
You guys
fag.
keep going. I'm Googling and see this right.
All right. So now Stone's he's really getting the hook. Well, he didn't get her off, but he's getting off on top of the hooker.
And she was like wanting to turn the light off, and he's like wanting to keep the light on.
No, it's the other way around,
yeah.
which was kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah. She rolls her eyes when he jizzes
Yeah, and then she gets up, goes into the old body room,
and finds some
finds
itch.
all kinds of itch cream, and
She gets a little
all
freaked
over the
out.
place.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, when that happened, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's not good for him.
like you know, like that would definitely freak me out. Like if I like if I was like a single guy or like a male prostitute.
Wait, so hold on. You said, so is it just chicken nuggets or a McDonald's chicken nuggets?
McDonald's chicken
Oh,
nuggets.
okay. Because I just looked up chicken nuggets, and Robert C. Baker invented chicken nuggets.
So you just made up time? You're such a fag. God. So you did the research and you didn't
Wait,
retain
no,
it.
Hold on.
No.
He said he did research. I just Googled it. The front thing right there. That's all he had to do.
Yeah.
He could have done it in your podcast in 2
And then,
seconds.
but I had to read the fucking like 3 paragraphs they had on them.
But you didn't retain any of the knowledge.
You didn't
I
even have
did.
his
It's
name.
Robert C. Baker.
You didn't say that.
You said
I
Ralph
said
Kiner.
I looked it up.
Robert C. Baker.
You said Ralph Kiner. I looked up that name first. That's a baseball player.
Wait for the Pirates.
That's why I said it, because I thought you would call me out.
I just thought it was
a fucking baseball player. You fucking idiot.
I thought it was like the same, like, oh my, it's the same name as the fucking guy that hit home runs for the Pirates in the 50s.
Turns out he doesn't, or does. Looks up shit and doesn't remember it.
I would have never guessed.
It's pointless information.
Exactly.
That was my point fucking 8 months ago.
It's okay. I guarantee, if there was one person who listened to the podcast and retained that information,
There wasn't.
you don't know that.
I got a pretty
I go to
fucking
bed
good
every
idea.
night and tell myself that someone retained that and they like won a bet or something.
Do you believe any of the shit he says?
No, because you didn't even know the guy's name.
Right. All right, moving on.
One.
So you know what now? I'm questioning if this guy's name's Calvin.
It's probably not.
I showed you the fucker's picture.
You didn't show me his name.
Calvin, probably
my
a
God.
We've been
baseball-
calling it. We're,
probably a baseball player.
Calvin Johnson.
It's Calvin Harris.
No,
The
it's not.
EDM mixer guy, you know?
Shut the fuck up. All right, so they're back in jail, and your boy Calvin. Oof, well, God, I hope
Invented
that,
chicken nuggets.
yeah, I hope that's really his name.
I'm going to IMDb right now. I gotta double check all Hess's information now.
So
We need to hire someone to come in here with a laptop and just
Calvin Hart.
His name's Calvin Hart.
It's because he's got a big heart.
Yeah, sure he does.
He's telling him why he's in jail.
Yeah.
So his niece got killed. Dude went to jail. Then got off. Like, there was a mistrial or some
There's a lot
retrial.
getting off in this podcast.
Yeah.
This is a very sexual.
Then he sees him in a club, goes home and gets his gun, comes back, goes to shoot him, misses, kills the busboy. So now this motherfucker's in jail. The busboy's dead. The niece is dead. He's in jail. and the guy that killed the niece is out there free. So this is the first sign that this dude's a little wacko.
Yeah.
Now, a guy at work that watches this show thought he might be an undercover person.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that, yeah.
In prison? Like an undercover person in prison?
Yeah, like not
trying to collect information?
Yeah, like not necessarily like a cop, but I don't know who else would do that.
Well, supposedly
like
there's
a prison informant, kind of?
And I don't know what network it's on or what platform, but supposedly there's
there's a show, people go
Don't fucking tell me spoilers, you cock.
I'm not, you cockwagon. What the fuck?
It's another show.
It's a show called 60 Days In.
Yeah.
And they send people into prison, and they're like they act like inmates, but their main goal is to just collect and gather information and gossip throughout the prison.
Oh no!
They go in for 60 days at a time. Is that what you're talking about? Something like that, or like almost like an informant? They act like they're in prison, and they're there to like gather information.
No, well, I don't really know. It's hard to say what he thought. But when he told me, I thought he meant undercover cop. But when I asked him later, because I thought that was interesting, he said, well, like almost getting information for the court to prove that he's guilty, like get him to admit that he's guilty.
Oh, okay.
But I think that's been proven that that's not the case.
Yeah, definitely not, because he told him not to take the plea deal.
Right.
Yeah.
And Freddie told him to take the plea deal.
So maybe Freddie's the informant.
Informant? Do you want me to start singing?
No.
Please.
But no, I thought you were going to start talking about the BBC show, and I was like, I don't want to hear that shit.
No, I haven't watched it. Where the fuck would I watch it?
On your TV?
I kind of wanted to, like, before I watch this one.
Like, maybe after I'll watch it.
I want to watch it after.
Maybe. It just depends.
Part of me doesn't, because it's the same exact writer as the
if it's
like,
really?
He wrote both shows.
Yeah.
It's the same guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is also, like, at the end, it says, like, it's connected to
I know.
BBC also.
I usually don't let the episode play. Like, usually once it ends, I just cut it. But I was doing something, and I came back, and it was like, BBC.
Because the last show I watched, that was on BBC, and then they did the American version. It was the exact same thing, except they changed the ending slightly, but it was basically the exact same show the whole time.
Was it Sherlock?
No.
What'd you watch?
I forgot what
Sherlock.
It was,
That's what Sherlock has.
It was Broadchurch and Grace Point. Broadchurch was the, British one, and then Grace Point.
We all watched Grace Point in this house.
Because I watched Broadchurch first. And
Grace Point wasn't bad.
The British one was way better.
I could see that. Because, I mean, it wasn't...
I mean, it was the same actors and the same writers for the American one, but they just... the same actor.
Yeah, one actor was the same, yeah.
David Tennant.
So, I don't know. The Calvin guy's crazy. And, like...
why do you think he wouldn't say the girl's name? His niece's name?
Oh, yeah, he said that he can't get himself to say it.
Because he's so upset.
Yeah, but he says it later.
Yeah, he just, like, offhand just says it to him.
Because he's fucking crazy.
Like, it threw me off guard that
do you think he was just trying to get, like, empathy from him?
No, because I think he's thinking that Nas is just like the guy that he didn't kill the first time. That's how I took it.
I got that at the end. At this point, I didn't think that.
This was like my first like little clue, sorta. Like, and he's like, I can't even say. I don't know. And then he shows her the pics. Hey, you want to see a picture of her? I can't say her name, but you want to see the picture of her?
Yeah,
she's all fucked up. Yeah, it was bad. He's like,
I think he killed her, and I think that's why he's there. I doubt we'll ever know, but I just kind of got the feeling that
I kind of
he killed her,
but I wasn't sure.
And he's like still infatuated with, and I don't think it was his niece.
So you think the entire thing was made up in his head?
Yeah,
I can see that. I thought he.
Oh, I mean,
thought
I
he
wouldn't
was
put it
the
past
whole- the
put it
whole
past
time.
him, but I don't think that's the. Yeah, like I picture.
At this point, I don't think we'll ever know.
I-
Not that it'll matter.
What I think is that like he's like this motherfucker got away. Now this guy comes in and he killed someone. Now he's gonna try and get away. I'm gonna take care of this motherfucker for my niece. But you could be right. Don't get me wrong.
No, yeah, and then you could be right
Well, he
too.
could also be one of those people that like he did the crime and then was so like got messed up from it that he made up that story and he believes
Oh
it.
yeah, absolutely.
Like a pathological liar.
Yeah, like he's like
Like a pathological liar.
I did not say it like a goddamn southerner. I did not say a goddamn pathological liar.
we'll have to do a replay of that and see.
That's how I heard it in my head.
Well, that's good.
Um,
I'm gonna do the rest of the podcast like this, okay?
Please don't.
yeah, shut the fuck up. I didn't understand a word you said except okay.
All right, man. Let's get on with it.
So then they show the lawyer's office, like what's her name, Allison Crow's like office. They're having like some meeting and like Chandra's just like on the outside looking in with all that info.
Yes.
And it just proves that she's just like
a peon.
Yeah, a peon and like just used to get the case.
But she's a good person, right? Like we think she's good.
Yeah.
And in real life too.
Real life, she's awesome.
Yeah, for liking
he liked our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was waiting to see when you were going to bring that up.
Shout out to Amara Kaharan.
Maybe.
You know, you should at least practice the girl's name. If
Did she make chicken nuggets too?
No.
She invented
She
chicken
didn't.
nuggets.
No, but I mean, you can tell because she's got the folder or all the information, you know, and they're in there.
And she gives him the best advice of the whole show.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not just saying that to kiss her ass.
When she told him, if you're not, then fight it.
Yeah.
But Calvin told him that too.
And then tried to kill the motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
She didn't throw baby oil
Calvin
on his ass.
told him
Not
that.
yet.
Calvin
Until
told
later.
him that.
Well, yeah, that's different.
That's
than that.
episode 6.
Yeah, that's when he gets out, and then she's like, "Come here, big boy." Squirt. No hot water though.
Wow.
Wow. What if like the last
He just
episode?
said blah, 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 blah,
What if
twice, and then said "wow" to me.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck
No,
does
I was just
that
saying like
happen?
wow. What if like episode 8, the finale, turned into like a porno? Would that be crazy?
That would be
or
weird.
what?
Or what if Hess just said everything that come to his head?
He does.
Oh, my bad.
That's not what I say. No, I don't.
He's lost his
He
fucking
said that's
mind.
not what I say. So it shows. I get her name. What do you call her? Hagamuffin?
Yeah,
Hagamuffin.
Hagamuffin's back.
Helen Weiss. I think.
At first, when you told me that Amara Karan had liked the tweet, I thought it was Hagamuffin, and I thought I was going to have to like apologize.
That would have been funny.
I was like, oh shit, I'm going to have to fucking issue a public apology and shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So her character is Helen Weiss. I guess it's her boss. I don't know what if she's the DA. I don't know, the DA's boss, whatever that means.
The DAB.
He's holding like a newspaper. I don't even know. It went over my head a little bit. Something about it had a dude with a beard, like some Muslim guy on the front, and basically he tells her to fucking just
get it done.
Yeah, offer low.
Shit's gonna hit the fan if not.
Offer low murder and get it done. So she
because the way I took it is that someone killed that guy as like a way to get back at Nas for murdering the girl. It was almost like a hate crime retaliation type deal. That's what I took that. That's what I took the newspaper as.
Maybe
is like,
maybe.
Look, let's just get this shit
They
done.
killed that old guy. Wow, that was rude. He looked like a Muslim Santa.
Wow.
I wonder what his name would be.
He fucking lost his mind.
Yeah.
Alrighty
Oh,
then.
like
I can't keep going when he's giggling like that.
like a sun glow.
Oh my god.
You know, it would have been better if that was funny. Like, seriously. That was the worst jerk. I can't.
The worst jerkle?
What the fuck is a jerkle?
Come here, I'll show you.
I've heard of a circle jerk.
Circle jerkle.
So you don't think
Heard of it or been in one?
You don't think a Hassan clause is funny?
I think that's
No,
pretty
not
funny.
really.
That's pretty funny.
God, you're...
Anyways.
Alright, so Stone goes to a new doctor.
Yes.
And the guy
Yeah,
tells
gives
him...
him a lot more stuff.
He gives him medicine, which... Wasn't he doing the Crisco shit because he wouldn't take the medicine?
I was under the impression he'd seen about 900 doctors, and he never goes back to the same one.
Oh, kind of,
Because
yeah.
every time he goes to the doctor, it's a new fucking doctor.
Well, he's only been to 2.
Well, that we've seen.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, still.
Well, no, so he tells someone at some point that he can't... I think it was his wife, his ex-wife or something, that he can't take the medication because he's in court and he gets tired. Maybe he was telling the doctor.
Right, it makes him tired.
So this doctor gives him medicine, tells him to get a UV lamp, and tells him to bathe in Clorox.
Yeah.
You're a dirty motherfucker if you're bathing in Clorox. I'm saying that right now.
He was like, fucking bleach? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
bleach?
So then, and that was just like a quick little hit, and then it shows Freddy, like, boxing, and they bring some dude in, some pretty big dude, too.
Yeah, and you can tell he did not want to put the gloves on.
No,
Yeah.
he's like, come on, man, I just want to spar a little bit, and then he starts asking him about some kind of phone business. Apparently, you're not allowed to have any business in prison unless you're Freddy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the way I took it as is Freddie was like, look, like, you're cutting in on my on my dime here.
And he beats the fuck out of him.
Pretty easily, it looked like, too.
Yeah, and the guy, like, tried to swing a little bit. Like, he was, like, at first he's, like, not having anything to do with it, and then he kind of swung at him. He's like, oh, okay. And then and then after he hit him, like, he had that big smile on his face. He kind of reminded me of Omar a little bit right there.
He was all nonchalant about it, just like...
Yeah.
Then when the guy landed, blood was all over.
Oh, Nas, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. So then it shows Allison negotiating with Hagamuffin, or Helen. They basically just, like, it's funny because, like, the guy told her to get down to manslaughter, basically. And then Allison's in there trying to negotiate it down, and they're haggling, but then that's what she wanted in the first place.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny. And then...
Which they don't get down to manslaughter, do they? They don't get 15 years for manslaughter. Do you?
Yeah. So then Stone goes to the pharmacy to get his pills, and the pharmacist is like telling him how many steroids are in it and all the side effects.
It wasn't very private about it either.
And
No, that guy has broke every HIPAA violation.
Yeah, exactly. First thing that went through my mind because like they show that girl sitting in the chair behind Stone.
Yeah, and this was only steroids. This
Yeah.
wasn't even the blue pill yet.
Yeah, exactly.
But he did make a funny joke. Do you remember it?
I don't.
And he said this. It was like he kept telling him all the side effects of steroids. And he said, "But look on the bright side, you might hit 75 home runs next season, which you don't get. But like, well, you get, but like, there's a total shot at Burt McGuire / Barry Bonds." So then Allison meets with Nas, talks to him about the plea, manslaughter, 15 years. Nas asks about Chandra. Says,
his parents really liked her,
and she's just, to me, like, Allison's a little clueless about what's going on. Like, she might, like you said, she might be a great lawyer, but she don't give a fuck about anybody. And she's also clueless. Like, she's like, oh, why are you asking about her? And he's like, well, because my parents liked her. It's the whole reason.
The only reason you got me as a client,
right?
Yeah.
Not that, like,
and she knew that at the time. I mean, she had to.
And it was her idea.
I just think she's overlooking it. Like, okay, he's my client now, and this is a great fucking deal for him. I did my job. I'll get all kinds of fucking publicity, free publicity for this. And you're an idiot if you don't take it, and you should be thanking me because you're only going to get 15 years for a murder that you should have easily got life or death row for.
Right, which is easy for the lawyer to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they do. I mean, they do it all the time. They don't want cases to go to trial.
No, I know. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying it. If you're guilty, it's easy for the lawyer
right,
to say.
but
if you're innocent,
everyone thinks he's guilty. I even think she thinks he's guilty.
Oh, absolutely.
100% she does.
Yeah, of course she does.
Which is a great defense lawyer.
I know. She's
like, you know what I mean?
And she's like, oh, just take this, just go to jail
like,
for 15 years,
yeah.
no big deal.
Well, yeah, totally. But that's what I mean. Like that's why it's easy for her to say.
No, yeah, I agree with you.
But like, as long as Nas doesn't think he's guilty, like, fuck that. I mean, I wouldn't take a plea.
I don't think I could.
Although by the end of the fucking
I don't think I
episode,
could
he
admit to that
You
either.
know, they're like, well, it's 15 years. 15 years you're out. You'll be 37 years old. Like, fuck that. That's 15 years of my life I'm never getting back.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I don't think I could ever admit to that if I didn't do it.
Problem is, you also have to think of it this way, though. And I don't know why I'm even saying this, because I agree that he shouldn't take the plea. You don't take the plea, you go to trial. If you're found guilty, you're getting a shit more longer than 15 years.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like at this point you might as well roll the dice.
Yeah, but I feel like you're rolling the dice like up a hill. You know, you're like,
Fuck it.
It fucking turns into the fucking stone from Indiana Jones.
I wouldn't want to admit to a crime that I didn't do.
Hell, I would have. If I did that, I wouldn't want to admit to it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, probably not.
I wouldn't want to admit it.
Well, I mean,
I feel like he would have taken the plea if he did it.
if he did do it, he should take the plea.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, so I feel like he would take the plea if he did it. The only thing is that I feel like
you can tell he's going to say something crazy when he gets
yeah.
that look on his face.
He like rolls his eyes.
Yeah, he's like,
oh, boy,
now the
here
only
it goes.
thing is...
No, I think there's a slight chance that he did it and he just has like no recollection of it.
No, I do too. I
feel like there's a
partly
small
think
little
it's gonna be
sliver of a pie chart.
Yeah.
That
I don't...
So
I was thinking partly like if they were gonna show who did it, like if it's some random guy, we're not gonna care. But if it's him, we're be like, oh god, he really did murder her.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like
and
the
he's
only...
gonna win like a Golden Globe or an Oscar.
Because
He
like
can't
you
win
really
an
think about
Oscar.
like you won't really.
It has to be a
We'll
movie.
be
Right?
Right.
We'll be
That
happy
helps.
we see who it is.
Well, he could win some kind of acting.
But we'll be happy we see who it is. But like if it's like some random person, we're not there's no reason for us to care about like. oh,
I
that
don't...
person
Yeah,
killed
yeah.
her.
I don't think... If he did it, he's found not guilty.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Otherwise, the story's...
And do you think if say he did do it and he gets off, do you think he'll remember by the end, or do you think we'll just know?
I don't know how he could remember. Like, it's not like it just comes back
Yeah, I
to
don't
you.
think it just floats back in your mind.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
No, I just don't... I don't think that's possible.
God, I wish we could talk about episode 5.
I know there's been parts where I've almost said something I'm like, oh no, I should bring that
Yeah.
up just in case.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be soon enough. So after she talks to him and Allison about the plea, she immediately calls the parents and says he's going to take the plea. So I don't know if time elapsed there or she's just a fucking bitch.
Well, yeah, see, and that's the other thing about this show. And I've been to bring it up last week. Was what's the time lapse in this show?
Yeah, no, I couldn't
Like,
tell you. I have no
I
idea.
mean,
I have
'cause
no
I feel
idea.
like we're like 4 days in after the murder.
I kind of assume
You
each
know what I mean?
episode's like a day or two.
Because
but,
see,
like,
I kind
I
of
don't
find
know
it
for
weird.
sure.
I kind of find it weird that they, in the beginning, they tell you that it's 2014, which makes me think they're going to do like a time lapse at some point in the show.
Maybe.
I mean, because like, why tell you the year in the first episode? Like, why?
Yeah,
also-
but then they don't keep up with it.
And
you know
also,
what I mean?
nobody goes to trial super quick. So, I mean, for it to be,
Yeah, that's
if
true.
it's going to be about, it might be next episode. They're like, all right, it's a year later. He's been in prison for, a year.
Right.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
he's always doing his little charades.
Fucking.
I haven't
Can you take your ADD medicine before you come?
I need some more.
I need some more.
Yeah, you get all sexual.
Yeah, yeah.
So, as, she's telling the parents, Box meets with Helen, and, he's pissed that they're taking the plea. He's like, you guys have any balls? But you fucking calm
I'm
down.
trying to get this thing to stand up.
God.
Just gotta pull it up. It'll click 5
Just
times.
leave it
and then
alone.
It'll stay still.
Look at this. Only banana
Just
boat.
be
It's
careful,
okay.
because
It's
if
all
that
good.
part goes, his drinks can go flying.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
I'll just leave it.
Um,
I'm gonna stand up and do the podcast here in a second.
Wow.
it's fucking, it's like
It's
having a
fucking-
3-year-old.
I'm sweating. It's hot in here.
Well, I'm sure jumping around helps.
See, I could have the fan moving, but because we don't have the little thing on that.
No, it's all
it'll be
good.
nice.
We're good. It's just wearing pants.
Well, take your pants off, by all means.
Yeah, just because do the podcast
Can I?
naked in here.
You can, but you can be lonely up in this bitch.
I have boxers on.
I don't give a
Gonna be
fuck.
talking TV with
Come
Josh and Josh.
on.
Yeah.
That would be wonderful.
Um,
All right, let's finish this up. Let's finish strong. No more fucking around.
He's telling us.
Right.
No more fucking around. Yeah, quit taking off your pants and fixing the couch and shit.
Spilling drinks.
All right, I'm going to sit still for the next 10 minutes.
There's
right?
no fucking way.
It's 5:13.
There's no fucking way.
5:23. I won't move.
Okay. We'll see. Good. All right. So Stone goes to the bar. This is where he finds out that he hits a plea. Like a couple guys. It must be like a lawyer bar.
There's like 2 or 3 people that said something to him.
Yeah, like it must be like a little lawyer hangout or whatever. And then Nancy Grace is on the TV talking about it, which I thought was kind of cool, actually. And then that's when Nas is talking to the Calvin guy. And then that's when he tells him to not take the plea.
Right.
Because he's like, hey, this other dude, some shit happened and he got out. And this was another one where it's like he linked Nas and the killer of his niece like together, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, kind of.
So then before the hearing, Allison talks to Nas, and he's kind of like barely speaking to her, and then she goes and gets Chandra and then has her talk to him, and that's where she says,
yeah, if you did it,
take the plea.
If you didn't, don't.
Then don't. And at one point, he thanks her for just talking to him like a person.
Yeah, like a person. He's like, thank you. She's like, for what? And he's like, for just
not
talking
judging.
to me like a normal person.
Yeah.
Makes total
Everybody
sense.
else has been really talking to him like he's an idiot and like.
No, yeah, totally.
Taking over
I mean,
him.
even Stone, for that matter.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not as bad as this fucking whore.
Yeah.
I don't like Allison. She's a cunt.
I don't either.
So then Stone comes in, and Stone tells him to take the plea.
Yeah.
He said 15 years is really 12.
He's in the courthouse.
Well, he said you'll be 37.
I thought he said 35, but, whatever.
Well, 30-something. He'll be in his 30s.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
You're good.
Yeah, and he kind of had a point.
He definitely does have a point.
And then the stepdad's in the court with Box too. I didn't notice that the first time I watched it. He's like sitting next to the detective.
So we saw him twice in this episode.
Yeah, just hanging out. So the DEA, yeah, fucking, I'm just making shit up now.
Yeah.
The DA, so she goes over some questions, like she asks him some like basic shit, and then she asks him what happens that night. And she said, "Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty of the crime?" And he says yes.
I was pissed.
So was I. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Why did he just fucking
where
say
is this gonna
yes?
go now?
Yeah, I thought that.
Right.
I
I'm
thought
thinking,
we were gonna,
wow, this is retarded because
I could see you stop watching the show if it would have stayed at that.
if you would have took a
I
plea,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have continued.
and it turned into like Oz too, Electric
Yeah.
Boogaloo.
Would you have? Or I mean,
Yeah, but I would have been pissed every Sunday. It'd be like Weeds again. I'd just be mad every time I watch it.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
So then he describes what's happened, and then when he gets to the part where he says he falls asleep and he wakes up and finds her dead and says he didn't kill her. He says he's guilty of everything in that night except for killing her, basically. And then the fucking lawyer freaks out.
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you kidding me?" And like, ask him again. Fucking hate her. God, I didn't realize how much I hate her until I repeat what she said.
she's a bitch.
Yeah. And then the judge is like, "Well, if you're not gonna fucking plead guilty, then just take him back to fucking jail."
Yeah.
But I liked it because he finally fucking stood up for himself.
I was pretty happy about that. He did that too.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be a show if he would have just said,
Yeah, and he would just be like, "Oh, okay, yeah,
All right,
I'll
see you
go
later.
for 15 years."
"I'm gonna go talk to
Yeah,
Freddie."
but see, the thing is they wanted him to describe what happened that night.
I was happy that he described what happened to today.
Yeah,
but
just
but
to
like
hear,
he
just to
couldn't
hear
make
what he remembered too,
Yeah.
because like we've all seen stuff, but like we don't know exactly what he remembered until then.
The way I took it is that this kind of proves that he's not guilty, unless, like I said, he just completely passed out and just doesn't remember doing it.
I honestly don't think there's any way that he killed her at this point. I don't think.
I don't know how you know that.
I don't
Because
know.
he doesn't have any memory of the.
I don't know. I just don't think it's like gonna happen.
I think, like, for me, like I said before, if he's not the killer, then I don't like. I want to know that. I want to see what happened, but like I don't care
Right.
who it is.
No, I mean I'm with you. My opinion is though that he didn't do it.
But like I said, I feel like
hoping it was him.
this shows more of why I don't think it was him, because
I mean,
like he's repeatedly said throughout the whole show, he doesn't he can't give them any details after he did the drugs,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
right.
obviously, if he did it, he would just be able to tell them the story. But he told them what he remembers. And then he gets to that point where he doesn't remember anything anymore. So, I mean, he could just make some shit up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess that's right. I didn't think about that. He could, if he did it, he would probably make other stuff up to make it look like he didn't, instead of leaving it open like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
I guess so. I never thought of that either. I guess, like nothing's changed. He still doesn't remember. I think the only way he killed her is if he did it and doesn't remember.
Well, yeah.
You know. But
Well, that's what I said.
From the information we have, yeah, totally.
yeah, but I don't think that's the case.
Unless he's just smart like that, and he knows that the drugs and the alcohol and all that would affect his memory, but he does remember her. Like he's just playing
If he's
that off
just
in a way.
playing this whole thing through, and like he's an evil fuck at the end, this might go down as the best show ever because that'd be a fucking cool ass ending. I don't think that'd happen though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
It
if, like
would
if he,
depend on how like the other one ended if they did it like that.
like he's boxing
Which
fucking.
is weird because I'm surprised there hasn't been things out about spoilers like that. Like he said, people are speculating of like everything in the show.
Yeah.
You think those people would be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna watch the end of the last one."
Yeah, no, that's why when he started to say something, I was like, I don't know anything about BBC shit, like, because I don't, even if it's different, I don't want to know. You know what I mean? Oh fuck, he's googling.
No, I'm not googling.
Oh, what time is it?
It is 5:21.
So has it been 10 minutes yet?
Nope, 8.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't been moving around.
I obviously have to move my fucking limbs.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He's been good.
You were texting though. Is
That's
that
fine.
moving?
That's fine.
Oh, okay. I thought texting was moving. My bad.
No, I'm like jumping around and shit.
Jump around.
I don't care. It's fine if he texts. If he's doing jumping jacks in the corner and cartwheels and shit, that's when it gets weird.
That'd be a sight to see. My big ass doing a cartwheel. Holy
Be
shit.
like fucking Tommy boy.
Well, this gets 20 likes.
Oh god. So then, so after he fucking basically doesn't plead guilty, he goes back in his little holding cell, and the fucking Allison bitch just goes off on. Says she wants to murder him.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, just quit then."
Yeah, just quit then, bitch. He didn't say bitch, did he?
Probably not.
Should have.
And then she quits. I like how she quits, but then she doesn't give up the case. She's like, oh, but she's gonna handle the case now.
Yeah.
So I still, and it's like Crow and Associates, so it's not like she's,
Right.
and she's still a bitch. And then she explains it to the parents and says that Chana's gonna take over, but now it's not free either.
Yeah, now they have to pay.
Cunt.
Yeah. And then Stone calls on that cat. Make sure it's still there.
And the guy's like, "You want it?" He's like, "No, I still don't want it. I just want to check
It's
it."
an ugly orange thing, or he says something
Yeah.
like that.
Which the cat is playing a very prominent role in this fucking show.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's just like a little side distraction that
I think it is. I don't
they're
think
trying to
it's actually
distract
important.
us with. I mean, because
Yeah, I don't know how it could be important.
I mean, what did the cat do it? Whoa!
I told you the first episode that the cat did it because she put it outside.
Cat's like, meow,
Cat's like,
bitch.
"Fuck you, bitch! Or you go to sleep, I'm gonna and kill you."
So then the next scene, Calvin's drinking a hot beverage.
Yep.
I don't think he was drinking it. He had some
He had a
hot
cup of
shit in his cup,
He had a cup, and it was in his hand, and then he
and it was steaming. You could see it was steaming.
and he takes the baby oil and then throws it in fucking Nas's
We should do
face.
that as a 4-foot mafia. Now, obviously not throw it on someone, but like test it out.
See if it
I think he's
breaks
volunteering.
I don't want
Are
to
you
throw it on
volunteering?
anyone. No.
He doesn't want to throw it. He wants to be thrown on.
We'll suppress Frog with his big dick. We'll throw it on
Oh
him.
my god.
God.
No, but I mean, what do you think? I think it's a good idea.
Maybe, yeah. We'll have to find someone to volunteer.
Who are we gonna throw it on?
Fucking, I don't know, a baby doll or
I
something?
was gonna say a baby.
I thought he was gonna say baby too. I was like, God, he's more fucked up than I thought.
No, like a baby doll. Or,
What's that gonna do?
See if it'll melt it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Why would baby oil and hot water melt a baby doll?
Why would it melt a human?
It didn't melt a human.
It didn't. It gave him a little owie. It was probably the fucking hot water. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like, what does the fucking baby oil do? Like, I can dump.
It probably makes it sting.
I could dump scalding hot water on you, and it's gonna fucking burn you.
Well, I bet it burns you, and then the baby oil probably makes it sting.
Yeah, and like stay there.
Maybe. I don't know.
Tonight when you're jerking off with baby oil, you should pour hot water on it.
I don't use baby oil.
Yeah. Okay. So he goes up and gets his little arm treated, and dude's just like staring and waiting. Like, dude's officially nutbag at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then when he comes
Why
out,
do you think he did that, though? Why do you think he threw
I
that
already
on?
told you why.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember?
No.
I don't.
I don't remember either.
I think it because he correlates
nuts?
him with the person that killed his niece. That's what I think.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could be crazy,
You might be.
but that's what I think. So then he's just like gives him a little smirk, like you ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, and then
And he turns
him in, basically. I mean, he taps on the.
He knocks on things, doesn't want to see Freddy.
Yeah.
And then it's like the slowest walk up.
And the guy's like staring like, oh shit.
Yeah, and the whole time he's just like, it's funny because they barely show Nas and the guard go up there, but they keep flashing back to his face, and he's just like, what is he? Oh fuck.
Yeah. So then he gets in there. Freddy's like, well, you gotta say the words.
And then he says, I need your help.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then it's boom, boom.
So,
Dun.
Haz, do you want to bring up what last podcast you showed us from episode 1?
Not his wiener, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
When Nas wakes up.
Yeah, in episode 1, when Nas wakes up at the kitchen table or
With the
whatever,
fridge still open.
yeah, with the fridge still open behind him, fucking drives me insane.
Dude, we talked about that for like
Bat
20
shit
minutes. Like
crazy.
you weren't even here, and we were telling Angela about what a
Well, because she was
nutbag.
mad about it too.
I mean, it drives
Oh
me
yeah,
nuts.
huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
me and Jerome are like, who gives a fuck? And then like,
wasting electricity
it's not his electricity.
doesn't matter. Be a good
he-
human being.
Is he Benjamin Franklin?
But
over this
anyways,
motherfucker?
so as soon as he wakes up, like if you turn your TV up really loud, you can hear a car honk and then like screeching tires.
Yeah. So like
So-
clearly they're.
They
they had to
they
add
want to
that
make
in
you
there.
they want to make you think, or maybe they don't, or I mean, whatever.
They want to make you think, or maybe they don't. I don't know.
But it's just kind of
Whatever.
it's just kind of a little like like did that have any role in what happened that night?
Because it could have been silent. and
I don't
just
know
walking
how it
up to the
couldn't.
house, because they
'Cause,
just
I mean, it was
let's
like-
put a car there.
Because when the cops arrested him, they said it was 0200 hours, which means it would be 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So, I mean, from the time he got dressed to ran out of the house, run back
to come
in,
back in, then
it
go
couldn't
back
have
out
been
again.
more than 30 minutes. So, I mean, there's not a lot of cars screeching and peeling away at 1:30 in the morning unless you're doing something
no,
shady.
I think absolutely it's something. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if when we see a flashback
You get to
of
see
what
it.
happened, we see the stepdad drive away in the car.
I think it was
Okay.
someone else.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
I think it was the stepdad and the cat. They're in cahoots together.
Wow.
The cat's like driving
Is
away.
it-
Yeah.
Is his name Puss in Boots?
He's just folding today, huh?
Oh god, he started
What,
giggling again.
what was it? Santa Claus or
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. That's good. You should
No.
use
He's
it.
lost his shit about that.
Yeah, fucking goofy.
Make a T-shirt about that.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Is that the end of
That's the
Talking TV with Nick and Josh?
That is the end of Talking TV with Nick
Live in
and Josh.
Jerome's bedroom.
Talking TV with Nick and Josh. I'm Josh, and signing off for Nick and Jerome. Go check us out on therealpleeka.com,
Fucking retarded. He's like,
on iTunes, Spreaker, Instagram.
barely.
Yeah, go give us a like and drop a line. We're all on Twitter.
Drop a line.
What does that even mean?
I think that's like a '90s term. Drop me a line. Showing my
Drop a
age
line
here.
on our Instagram,
But yeah, I mean, it's going to be quite funny. Let's just end it.
Yeah. Are you done?
Wow.
I'm just going to keep going.
Just yapping. All right. Thanks for listening.
Have a great day.